It's the boogeyman with a blue light and the sparkly disco vibes. Hey kids, it's Johnny B. I'm back to act goofy for your entertainment and make music. Here's what we're up to. Go. Enough spazzing around. Last time, at my failed stream attempt, I recorded this gorgeous solo and did some editing, and now it's sounding a little bit like that 70s analog synth vibe, played by someone way more experienced than me. And now what I'm trying to do is beef up the bass, because it's kind of a bit simple. So let's get some notes in there. See, okay, so that's a good example. Okay, I'm gonna let that. We are in the key of C minor. One and dun dun and dun 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 dun. That's what I'm hearing. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. Offset that. That's a B flat, not a B. That's it. So we need more B flat stuff in there, but I just want to check that rhythm. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and dun dun dun. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's gonna be here, I think. And it's back. Of course, it's back in time. All right, here we go. Then this guy over here gets deleted. And let's just get this at the end of the bar so I can hear it. So we're going to loop this section here. And off we go. That's quite nice. Sorry, it's over here. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nah, too much. It's got to dovetail with the beat and the clav. Dun dun. Dun. Let's just try just this one over here. Dun, din, 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 din. Okay, good. Let's just get some kicks in there just to reinforce this. Okay, the problem with the kicks is that we have still got a loop which is really, really short. So I'm going to duplicate that now into a 4-bar loop instead of a 1-bar. I think I might have stuffed something up. Oh yeah, I forgot to load up Restream. Restream coming through. If anybody's watching, wants to say hi, I'm friendly. I think this might have some swing on it. Yeah, it does. We don't need this disco light swing. Din. That's it, yeah. Just drop one note over there. Okay, good. So we got an idea there for some groovy drum fills. Okay, cool. That's enough of that. Let's turn off the loop and see what it sounds like from here. pretty basic. Into the Mixolydian. I look for default Ableton effects, by the way, not... I look for default Ableton effects because I want these packs that I make, as I release them, I want them to be accessible to people who've just got the native version of Ableton. So, I try not to import too many samples and that kind of thing. That's not the conga I'm looking for. That's not the conga you're looking for. These aren't the congas you're looking for. He can go about his business making boogie music. You can go about your business. I'm sitting in a basement talking to myself. I really like the sound of a conga in this though. Let's hear what this guy has to say here. Yeah, I can't hear you. Claves, too low. This is an 808 kit. Go. A single channel for the complete kit, so we're going to call this bus kit. I don't normally do this with these packs, but I'm going to do it today. So we can get the core kit and the beat and everything going into one channel, which is the bus kit, and then that in turn goes to the pre-master and set to input. There we go. We don't need an external input on that. Thank you. Just keep it in the box. Okay, I'm making boogie music because I release packs via Ableton, Ableton packs, sometimes Reaper, and release them via my Patreon. So join that in the link if you want to get some downloadable, editable, releasable tracks of your own. I'm happy that you would use them if you do. And people love this music that I make, but what I want to do is find more of the creators, people who want to actually like build on it. That's the aim of this all here. I don't see the point in embellishing stuff too much because this isn't a mixed down project. This is just it's a template. It's a starting point for someone who wants to do their own version of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get to the beefy stuff. I did say I was going to record some guitar here. So let's become a guitar hero. Always an unreliable pursuit. I think I'm muted into my... No, not what I'm after. Scared. That's what I'm after. Bing! No thanks, Bing. Not today. I don't need your ass today. Okay, I don't have any signal coming into channel 2. Means one of two things. Yeah, okay, so guitar is the problem. There we go. Got a little bit of something coming through there. Okay, let's get some guitar going down there, bro. Maxed out the input, but it's still pretty soft. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Still maxed out, still soft. I'll take up my headphone levels, take down Ableton's master. Here we go. Standard setup stuff, tuning. Let's get this thing. It's one of the times the tuner tells you the G's in tune, but you can hear that it's popping sharp. It sticks out, eh? We're in C minor. Let's just jam it out a bit. Oh, one question. Yeah, you should be able to hear that. Okay, good. I'm gonna take it down again before we clip, which means I'm gonna boost this guy up, and also I'm gonna take. Let's just use just the in the box signal because. That's it, yeah. Okay, so it might be a bit soft now, but. Okay, we can't solo over a solo, so we're just going to do simple. Let's just get rid of the synth lead and just get something a bit more simple, you know? Okay, not soloing. I've got to stretch the loop out to the full 16 bars. I generally just end up recording short sections, short snippets of, loops that can be used. That's cool. That's it. Okay, let's go with something like that. Give it a couple more runs and then just nail it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Now we get to the recording section. 2, 3, 4. Gives us a loop or two to work with. I'm going to grab... I haven't really gotten into Ableton's comping feature yet, but apparently it's quite cool. Unfortunately, I am too busy making music to get into every tiny little new feature, but I really do appreciate it. Okay. Got a really soft output here. I don't know why. Should be a bit louder than that. It's just not a very clean signal either. Let's see if we can improve on this. Got a lot of delay and reverb on it. Not sure. What's up, viewer number 1? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. I'm just recording some guitar over this boogie track and I'm trying to get it sounding clean. And it's not working. Nothing's sounding good. I get superstitious and I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to pick a new one, if you will. It sounds like that shitty, sorry to be neg, but it sounds like that shitty guitar type vibe. I need a clean guitar sound, and I'm going to actually mute mute this onboard sound. Yeah, so one thing that is a problem is that we've got the highs totally boosted up. It's not very smooth. Let's try a different pickup. I'm going to do it again and just try with a little bit less fret buzz and that kind of thing. So here we go. Do another take. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is I tend to settle for like not being able to hear myself properly and just generally making it hard to get a good take. So this is a mistake that I tend to do because I like rush. I'm always under pressure, time pressure, you know. So what I'm going to do now is take a different approach, and I'm actually gonna cut that stuff out. I'm going to see if I can just do something different. Take a bit of time. Make it sound good. That was horrible, sorry. Make it sound good, you know, don't mess around. What I'm having trouble now is actually hearing this guitar. It should be coming through, blaring through my cans. But I'm getting this thin and crappy signal. So I'm going to try to do something about it. Okay. The goal is to boost. That's helped a bit. We'll get to the post-production stuff later, so I'm going to kill that compressor. Change the pickup. Actually, this take is fine now that I've turned that compressor off. It's just out of sync, but I can change that easily. So, how about this? A little bit behind on the timing. Let's add a bit of Okay, good. That's fine, actually. Now that I switched over now we can fine tune the actual post-production stuff. So I'm gonna, hey, see, that was the problem. I was killing all the mids, and actually what I wanted was mids. A little bit out of time there. We're gonna fix that now. Turn off the grid. Push that a little bit that way. Zooming in. I'm also going to lose the first transient here. That one over there I think can go. Yeah. That's it. Okay. And now we actually got to start this loop from somewhere other than the start point. And the reason for that is we need that slide at the end to be preserved. So I'm going to do it like this. That should do it. So turn that into a loop, and we got suddenly some funky grooves. I'm going to start this track out with that slide. Here we go. Sounds good to me. There we go. Cool. Out of the loop. All right, making a bit of music here, kids. It is Johnny B, aka the Boogeyman, and I'm making these Ableton Live templates that I'm releasing on Patreon. That's my shtick, so join the Patreon if you want to be able to download the template file. The track itself is free to download. You can use it in your own videos and that kind of thing. Yeah, and I hope it makes your stuff sound dope. That's why I'm here. I want to give you some good music that's not got any copyright attached to it. No bullshit, no takedown flags, nothing like that. Just direct permission from the author itself. That's right, kids. I'm a millennial, but I'm earning my place in Gen Z by showing up and being cool. That was a nice little lick over there. Oh, it's tasty when it gels. Okay, I think that's enough guitar for this. Literally, this is a loop. I'm not doing much more with this track. I'm not developing it because, as I said, I'm on a budget, time budget that is. So let's just run it through once with the sexual sounding synthesizer solo that I recorded last night in a failed stream. Oof, sorry, I was talking. Here we go. Okay, we'll kill this guitar a little bit. Needs to go back a bit, the guitar. I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here. Cool. Add a reverb, which is mostly just, the purpose of it is to push something back in the mix. So let's do, guitar is going to be pumped up to that. And now what you're hearing is mostly guitar through this reverb, which I'll take the guitar time, the delay time down. There you go, right. When they talk about pushing it back, what they mean is it's not so present in the center of your center of your cans. It's like off to the side maybe. And I'm gonna actually hike the reverb over to the right. Right, we've now got guitar and reverb on the right. What we want is guitar on the right, reverb on the left. Oh, that's not nice. Just trying to find the right place for it. Okay, I almost feel like there should be two guitars, but that's just my OCD vibes. What we can do though is we can take one of these clavs just to balance it out a bit. Okay. If you got this on headphones, if you're listening on headphones, you should hear the difference. Okay, let's take this back up. I know it's a bit soft. I'm going to raise the volume now. Warning. There we go. So you should hear a nice fat signal now. Cool. Making a bit of progress on this track. Happy with it so far. What if we just took out the kick and stuff like later? So in the middle of the solo, we can just drop out the kick and the bass and stuff. The kit and the bass, at least. All of these can be the same color because they're really all playing the same role in this track. Bass, I normally put him up as a blue guy. Blue man. I don't like it when the text goes white, so now I start to get extremely anal about like the different track colors. Oh my word, help me. It just kind of looks nice, you know. I'm just gotta look a bit nice. Okay. Ooh, guitar can be brown. I don't know about that, because once again it makes the whole thing look. Okay, now I'm going to assign everything's to its relevant colors so it looks kind of nice. And there we go. I think we pretty much got another one of these templates in the bag. Now comes the other part where I've got to like package it all up for the kids. One of my problems too when I do these mixing jobs is I tend to not rely heavily enough on modulation effects. And by that I mean reverb and delay. I would like things to be less dry. I would like things to be a little bit like more lost in space, if you know what I'm saying. Like, why not? You know, why not just crank up the delay? As long as the main lead's part is dominating the sound at that moment. So my camera's falling over, man. Hey, don't abandon me, son. This is a wonky ass setup here. I've got this like press-sticked blue tacked to my desk. It's cray. To my monitor at least. Yeah, that's actually upright. I'll try to keep it there. Okay. It's definitely going to sag again. Saggy cam. Okay. All right. Let's continue with this fun stuff, shall we? Here we go. Sounds nice. Bass is pretty thorough. It drops out for a bit, which is nice. Nice little touch. How about we get a... how about we get a... I was going to say, how about we get a... freaking cymbal crash in there. Ooh, that sounds nice, eh? There you go, the bass just drops out there for a little bit. Oh wait, I've lost my sidebar window, which I need for the arrangement of the visuals. So it's just a short little track. It's about 2 minutes, I think. Not even 2 minutes, maybe 1.5. Yeah, and the idea is to create some funky grooves. Yeah, the beat drops out. The bass should actually drop out here too. Suddenly I'm not quite happy with this sound. It sounds very... I think maybe we can just take it down. I mean, I like a bit of clav, but I'm not like the best player, so I've got to just ration it out. Let these keys dominate. It's the same exact part, the keys and the clav. And again, let's get some delay on there. Let's get some delay on the guitar too. Trying to find a good place for it in the mix, left or right. Just, it's a bit of a shiny side to my head. I'm going to take that blue light out of my face. Okay. Just want to hear this ending one more time. And I'm going to drop this out 2 bars later because it sounds better that way. Taking it back in time. And cut. Okay, and at this point we can actually drop out keys and keys and clav, yeah. Let's drop them both out there. And then we just leave the guitar string. So is the last note of the solo we can kill? Why does it go nit 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 nit? I don't like that. Nit 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 nit. Last note of the solo must die. Thank you, die. Last note. Okay. Where are we at? Well, I'm making boogie music, which I release in packs. I release all types of music. Actually, right now I'm going through a bit of a boogie phase. And yeah, so I'm releasing this stuff basically to download, and if you want to remix it as your own. So a lot of people use my music in their YouTube videos and stuff because it's free, and I make it like copyright free basically. So now what I'm doing is I'm moving to the next level. And I'm finding like other creators who want to be able to remix the stuff. A lot of people know how to use Ableton, so I'm releasing Ableton packs. And to make it even easier, I'm not including samples from elsewhere and external VSTs and third-party instruments. The idea is that you can just load up the track in a default native, freshly installed version of Ableton, and like it sounds pretty much exactly the same. So yeah, that's pretty much the pitch. I'm on track 9 of 10. I release these packs in 10s usually. So I'm really stoked to say that I'm actually now going to do a bounce of Hustlin' Broadway. So just give me a minute to do that so I can listen to it over time for the next couple days. Make sure it sounds as good as it does in my head. And then, yeah, just come back to a final mix and release it, you know. For the world, forever. Can't talk and think at the same time. Cool. So, yeah, just basically release a WAV track. Ableton still doesn't have the ability to release MP3s, to bounce out MP3s. You might hear a crackling now, sorry about that. And I'm going to open up track number 10 next, and number 10 track is the number 10 track of 10 tracks that I'm working on. So I'm working on 10 tracks, and track 10 is the 10th one of those 10 tracks. So I'm quite excited. I've gone through tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now I've finally reached the father of the decimal system, track number 10. Open live set. Let's actually do it here rather. I'm going to go to... No, I'm going to do it over here. Track 10. I wrote this loop. It's probably just a loop. It's not even a track. Must have written it about a year ago because I've been waiting for so long to freaking work on these freaking tracks, but I kind of had a baby, you know, 10 months ago, and so that kind of took priority. Yeah, now I'm just plowing through them, working my way through them, making them something more than just a loop I came up with on a laptop. Looks like we might actually have some action here. What is this thing? No loop, just the actual track. I have no idea how this is going to sound because I haven't heard it in ages. Forgive me. Master down. Starting it up now. Oh, this one. I've done that one already. Old school. I'm pretty sure I've got this one. Yeah, I've definitely worked on this one already. So that means I don't have a track 10. I don't have a track 10, and so I've got to come up with something right now, kids. That's what I've got to do. I realize now you might not have heard that because I don't have Restream loaded up. On the master. On the master. Okay, it should be audible now. Cool. Okay, we've got the palette here. All the instruments I like are in this tune already, so I am going to just take a gamble and start with something completely fresh. I literally haven't got anything to work with here. I'm deleting everything as we speak. And I'm going to start from scratch, just like the good old days. I'm even going to delete the reference track so that I don't have anything to copy, so to speak. Maybe not so clever, but anyway. Because, you know, you get better results when you copy. I don't know if you know that, but in any kind of art, you kind of want to have a starting point. Let's just do a little bit of housekeeping here. So I'm moving all the percussive instruments over to the left. And I'm also then going to move the bass over to adjacent to them. And then the clavs and the synths and that kind of thing. Let's color them yellow, a nice dull yellow. Bass can be blue again. Let's give that turquoise vibe. And I don't know what these audio tracks are, but the kit is going to be orange. Bass pre-master can be that gray color. Okay. Now the question always, where do you start? Do you start with a beat? Do you start with, you know, a lick on the keyboard? Do you start with the bass? So with dance music, a lot of the time you end up starting with kick and bass, or at least beat and bass. Got a lot of dead tracks on the right over here. I don't actually need these for. Okay. Housekeeping apparently complete. Let's go through these tracks one by one and just hear that they're playing. Yes, everything's on there. That kit's not opened up, so I can't access it easily. It's weird. It's a group in a group. We don't need a subgroup. Let's take out this kit. I see what I was doing there. I was using a contact instrument to double up. Contact instrument is it's the name of a third-party instrument, which I don't want to use because I like to make these tracks accessible to people without them having to download and, you know, upgrade their setup. It's just supposed to be for almost entry-level producers who want a good starting point and not just a shitty MP3, a shitty MIDI file or whatever. Snare I'm going to delete. I don't want external samples, as I've mentioned a couple of times, and I'm going to kill those two. So we literally just got the kit now. And we've got two duplicate kits by the looks of it, so we don't even need that. So let's delete one of them. Stripping it all down, kids, making it so easy and accessible. That's what we're doing here. Okay, housekeeping should be complete now. I feel like I need to start on the keys. I need to get some boogie guys going on the keys here. Very soft. Let's take it up. Looks like I might even have some velocity issues where I'm not There we go, yeah. Not the best sounding key, but anyway. Okay, I'm getting into funk territory now. Let's keep it like... It's got almost a bossa territory here. So the benchmark, the reference track that I'm drawing all of this stuff on is Ghostbusters. So yeah. That's kind of my home base here. Okay, so we're gonna go with something like that. Very static, I don't like it. Honky tonk blues, not really the vibe either. Okay. Not but too original. We want 1, 4, and 5 is the kind of formula here. 1 and 4 never wrong. Okay, I've used that rhythm a lot, the da da da. So let's go something else. Open your mind. Too busy. Simple parts that interlock, not complex parts competing for space. Could be one part, not two. So I've got two hands, but let's think of this as one single instrument now. Ba ba bam. 1 4 1 4. That's the chord progression here. So it's just very simple. Bam bam bam. No, we don't want that. Do, 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 do. Just one stabby part. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. My gut says this is good. Okay, now comes the translation, which is kind of where you lose it sometimes. I'm going to just get this guy going. Should be. Okay. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Missed one. 2. How about this? that's good enough for me. 4. Track 10, making music from scratch here as quickly as possible. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. I'm thinking something like a house beat. Let's just try it out, see if it works. Dun, 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 dun. What is it? Why is that on? Oh, I know. Sorry, I've mapped this to a C by mistake. No, I haven't. This is more like Afrobeat. Let's just go with it. Okay, we've got that in the loop there. It's quantize that 100%. Undo the quantize and quantize it to the end, my friend. Actually want these to be cleaner, so I'm going to quantize them 1/8 start and finish. So they should all be the same length, except for you. Okay. Okay, now let's try an experiment. We're gonna I feel like that's a basic start, but let's move on to the bass. Let's take it down. Too low. No. Oh wait, I think we might have an interesting one. I've got the timing in the wrong place, but it seems interesting. Not a 3 grid, a 2 grid, please. So I'm just trying to find the right point where I can drop it in here. That's it. Okay, cool, that's it. Okay, the bass is also not the right one. Let's just take the bass and just try something a bit different. There was a nice bass in one of my previous productions, which is more like a picked bass than what I'm hearing now. Okay, let's try that. That's kind of what I'm after, yeah. It's also a this sounds better, even though it's the same exact patch. I'm going to delete this one before I start recording, and we can always change it later. Let's try that. Where's my play? It's got a glide value on it that I don't like. I don't want to be messing too much with glide. That was the wrong patch, I think. Yeah, this is the one I want. And we should see down here in the settings is a glide value of 7 milliseconds. Also, this loop doesn't seem to be 4 bars. Dun, 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 dun. 2, 3, 4. That is right. Okay, coming up. Go. Don't get too fancy. Take it down too. Build on it rather than every instrument being its own fancy show-offish sort of musical part. Keep it simple like that, turn off the click. We've got this empty sounding kick drum. Not sure where to go from here really, but no. This is weird. I'm playing it in C minor because I got the pitch on the wrong way here. It's supposed to be in G minor. Something more inventive. What would you like to listen to? Let's go with that. The 2, 3, 4. That's good. Out of Uh-oh. 1, 2. Let's take those 16s in. 2, 2. Not too boring now. I like the hardness of it. It sounds very like amateur, which is kind of what I'm going for in a weird way. Okay, let's go back to the beat now. That's not the beat. This is the beat. Where's the beat? That's a nice beat. Yes, that's... That's it. This is gonna be good. I screwed it up. 2, 3, 4. Let's try again. Ah, come on, camera. Here we go. One, two, three, four, done. Let's do 16th, but not 100%. That's good. That's the rhythm I'm going for. Let's see if we can get some boss drums in there. These things count as their own instrument. I mean, they freaking... I'm gonna have to work something out here. Get a camera stand for that piece of shit. Okay. Haha. I don't know. No. No, wait. Let's go for it. It's gonna get annoying pretty quickly. Just that one loop doing its thing again and again. Okay, let's get rid of the lead part. Okay, let's say we've got something cool there. Now we want to do a sort of part B. We don't just want this to be the same thing for 6 years. So keeping the kit. I always default towards going ba 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 and doing something big. We're not going to do that now. What we're going to do is Let's just start with the rhythm, the harmony actually. No. Bossa. Not quite the sound I'm going for either. There's kind of more, it's louder, but it's almost like Perez Prado, like keyboard sound. I mean organ sound almost. I like that. It's got enough decay on it, or release, sustain should I say, and the sustain volume is quite nice. It's a very minor sound though. If we're trying to create a groovy track, not ideal, but I could get lost in this for sure. So what if we went from that? Too much movement. What we could do. It's getting too like out of there, getting too jazzy now. Let's see. So we're going from this to, we've got to do something more like a no. And we could do. No, I always get to the B flat. Let's go move up. Brighten, to brighten is to go up a fifth, not down. So we could do a Afrobeat. Okay, so okay. Oh, by the way, I thought this might be a bit slow, so I'm going to take it up to 116. Yeah, a little bit more vibey, a bit more exciting. It works, doesn't sound rushed. Okay, and let's assume that we get that far and that sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's assume that I'm going to change key now. Okay, so no, don't, D minor. No, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, top 4. And then let's try. So it's just a G minor to a D minor 7 to an F, sorry, to an E flat 9. So it's G minor, D minor 7, E minor 9, G minor, D7. I want to get some voice leading in this. That's what you want at the end, is it? That. Okay, so we're going with top note is going to be oh, we can go up there. So how about this? How about this? Okay, we'll leave room for a bit of guitar there, I think. Let's just give it a bash. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4. So I'm getting confused with the beat here. Dun 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 dun. That's a good enough loop. Started to sound a bit like a dance track, but anyway. Taking it from here. Oh. It's not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna overdub this part in a minute. 3, 4, 1, 2. Dun, dun,